Readers, we have spent a whole bend talking about how good readers have good reading habits. Let's remind ourselves what some of those good reading habits are before we learn our very last one today.
We know that great readers build the habit of taking a sneak peek at the beginning of the book. They do this, they look at the title and the cover, and they think about what they see so that they can get ready for what's coming next. And when they read, that new information will stick to those thoughts they had at the beginning. As they read, they check their sneak peek. They think about, was I right when I was thinking back at the beginning when I took my sneak peek? And their thinking changes as they read the book. Great readers also build the good reading habit of doing something at the end of a book. They never just move to the next book right away. They always do something at the end of a book, like rereading their favorite part, rereading the whole book, thinking back over the different parts in the book, or retelling to themselves with words like in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Great readers have the habit of reading more and more. Maybe that means reading lots of small books or reading chapter books from beginning to end. Great readers set goals for themselves. That's a habit that they use all the time. They scoop up words in phrases instead of saying one word at a time, like a robot. Great readers have the habit of rereading to smooth out their voice after they've done some word solving. And great readers always reread to see and understand more in the books they're reading. The last habit that good readers build is reading with other strong readers. This is why we work every day with a partner. We're building that good reading habit. When we read with other strong readers, we read together. Maybe we take turns, or maybe we read at the same time. We give each other reminders like, oh, remember we're in a level 2 voice, or remember we're supposed to be using the card to help guide our conversation, or, oh, remember we're supposed to be focused on our reading. Reading partners grow ideas together. Maybe something in the book reminds them of something else, and they talk about it, and their ideas grow and help them understand the book better. And the most important part is that when we read with other strong readers, those readers challenge each other. They ask questions. They respectfully disagree so that they both end up understanding the book better. Let me show you how this works with my reading partner. Okay, so as soon as the chimes ring, my partner Emu and I, we move with purpose. We set up our templates with our books, and one of us grab the cards. We're working on who, what, and beginning, middle, end. That's something that we've been working on. We want to get really good at it, so that's why we chose those cards. We decided to keep reading my Cam Jansen book. This is the part that we're at from the last time we read together. So this is where we're going to start today. We decided that I would start reading because readers take turns reading or they read together. So I'm going to read a page and then Emu's going to read a page. Remember, great readers also build the habit when they read together of giving reminders, of growing ideas together, and of challenging each other. So notice how Emu and I do that. Thanks, Emu. He told me to point with my eyes. I don't need to What, Emu? Oh, Emu is reminding me when I'm trying to solve a word, instead of saying every sound, to chunk it. Copy it, Cam said. Thanks, Emu. Emu reminded me to reread to smooth out my voice since I just solved that. I don't need to copy it, Cam said. I remember it. Jason said, no one can remember all those numbers. Eric said, what, Emu? Oh, thanks, Emu. Emu said, remember not to read like a robot. Remember, since that was hard, go back and read it again, scooping up phrases. No one can remember all those numbers, Eric said. Oh, yes. Cam has an amazing memory. Cam closed her eyes and said, click. Then she read off all the numbers. I wish I had a memory like that. Don't you, Emu? Yeah. So, Emu, I have a question for you now. Since we've been practicing characters, we know that Cam is the most important character in the story. We've already talked about that. But what did she do here? Emu said that on this page, Cam is explaining about her photographic memory. She's explaining that she didn't have to write down the numbers that were on the board in her classroom because she just was able to look and remember it. And she says click to make like a camera sound, like she's taking a picture. I agree, Emu. Okay, it's your turn to read a page, Emu. Did you notice how Emu and I helped each other? How we grew ideas together? How we challenged each other? How we reminded each other? How we took turns reading? Those are the things that great readers do together. That's why we build the habit of reading with other great readers so that they can remind us, encourage us, get excited with us, grow ideas with us, and challenge us. Emo and I were growing ideas together when we used our cards and we talked about how Cam was the most important character and what she was doing on that page. We challenged each other by picking the who, what cards and the beginning, middle, end cards because Emu is struggling with retelling using the words in the beginning and the middle and the end, and I'm having a hard time with my characters. I'm remembering to think on every page, what are they doing on this page? What are they doing on this page? So Emu said, you should get the who, what card for yourself, and I said, okay, Emu, and we'll get the BME card for you. So that's what you do when you read with a partner. You are really not only taking charge of your own learning, but you're helping them by challenging them, working with them to grow ideas, and reminding them. Sometimes your reminders are like this.
Oh, Emu, great job reading, but make sure you're in a level 2, remember?
Sometimes your reminders are more about the reading itself, like this.
Remember to reread to smooth out your voice.
Being a good reading partner is hard work. You have a lot of responsibility, but that's what great readers do. And you, of course, are great readers.
Great readers become great readers because they build good habits, like taking a sneak peek and checking it, doing something at the end, reading more and more, smoothing out their voice after their word solving, setting goals, scooping up words and phrases, rereading to see more, and reading with other strong readers. When we read with other strong readers, we read together, give reminders, grow ideas together, and challenge each other. Today, as you read with other strong readers, remember to be the type of partner who helps your partner grow and grow even more. Happy reading!